What's up? It's Damien with Clean Mud Videos, and we're gonna go ahead and jump right into it because you see, as behind me right now, and I have the Atom A7Xs, and it should have been the Barefoot Footprint 03s, but yeah, I'll go ahead and tell you why I don't have the Barefoot Footprint 03s. Okay, before I get started with this video, if you are still interested in getting into the Persona Studio channel giveaway, go ahead and click the card. I don't know where it'll be somewhere up on this screen. Go ahead and click that link, jump into that video so that you can jump into the giveaway. See how you can jump into the giveaway. It's a free giveaway. And the only thing that you have to do is subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, and then also follow me on Instagram. And the reason that I want you to subscribe and then hit the bell notification, if you followed any of my other videos, you've seen just the hassle that I had trying to contact the winner of my previous giveaway. And so yeah, and then follow me on Instagram is the way that I contact you, just to verify everything if you are the winner. So like I said, if you want to get into the Persona Studio channel giveaway, go ahead and click the card that I had already put up. And yeah, but let's get back to this video. Okay, so let me go ahead and jump out and say that to return these monitors was super hard for me. I fell in love with these monitors. I love the monitors. First off, I love the sound of the monitors. So this is my first time ever visiting some three-way monitors, and like I was sold on them just from the jump. I know in my past videos I was still kind of a little shaky about the low end of them, but the low end grew on me, began to love them, and yeah, just mixing with them was just a joy for me, right? So the sound of these things was just, you know, I guess this the three-way 3D type of sound, and I actually love the sound. I would even go to the extent to say that these monitors have taught me how to even listen to studio monitors, if that makes sense. And if it doesn't make sense, let me explain it. Because I feel like the 03s brought out so much stuff that I didn't even know was in the mix, or didn't even know that I was missing in the mixes. So when I started to tweak knobs and different things, like I told you on the reverb, I was able to hear the reverb. I was able to hear a lot of the delays, a lot of the things that I kind of get clouded in the two-way monitors that I've always used. So yeah, listening to those monitors and then going to any other sound, I feel like it just trains your mind to start listening for things that you just never knew that you even had to listen for in monitors from the jump. And so the second thing for me was honestly just the way that they look. The things just look nice, like, period. I just like the way that they were laid out, and looking at when I had to put the Atom A7Xs up, man, I was disappointed. It was just like, dang, going from the Barefoots to the A7Xs, yeah, like I was disappointed. I guess because I already had my heart set on the Barefoot 03s, but just the look of them just looked like nice to me. I think it just changed the whole dynamic of just my setup or whatnot. So yeah, the look's fire. Okay, and then also, even with the features on these monitors, even though I didn't get into the spot technology, I really didn't dive super deep into that at this point. But what I did use was the meme technology, and the meme technology was just allowing you to be able to switch through like 4 different sets of monitors. So I think it had the hi-fi sound, the regular sound, had the sound of like the NS10s or whatnot, and then it also had the sound of like a mix cube. So that was super dope. Like, I loved it. I loved everything about it. And so yeah, like, just using those monitors, it was allowing me to take a lot of the clutter, because I currently have a mix tube. I had the Genelex, like I think it's the 8010s or whatnot. Got rid of those, different things or whatnot. Thankfully, I didn't get rid of the Atom A7X setup with the sub 10. But yeah, so anyway, I was about to. I had them on the market. I was ready to get rid of everything. And then I got a message from a friend of mine. So I won't mention the name because I hadn't talked to him about releasing the video. But anyway, he was loving the Barefoot sound, but he also had bought these monitors as well. And so in the time of talking with him through the monitors or whatnot, he had previously bought the monitors, had to send them back, and then he got them again. So the second set of monitors, he also had to send those back. And so the problem was a lot of white noise that these monitors were producing. And then when I got on forums or whatever, got onto review sites or whatnot, and I was seeing a few different people say that they were experiencing the same thing with these monitors. And so my friend asked me, hey, have you experienced this with these monitors? And I hadn't. So at that point, I just done a lot of critical listening with the monitors, just trying to see if I could get that sound to kind of duplicate, but I couldn't. And so yeah, going into this, just saying, I think the reason that, like, out of everything that I was telling you, I love the monitors, I love the look of the monitors, I love the sound of the monitors, I love everything about the monitors, except continuing to get the complaints from other people or the reviews that at some point something burns out on these monitors or something messes up with these monitors and it starts to produce a white noise sound. And so my reasoning, even though I didn't experience the same issue, was that I spent the money on these things and I don't just have all type of money just to throw out. So I didn't want to get stuck with these monitors after the return period and something happened with them. So at this point, I just went ahead, shipped them back to the company that I purchased them from. And I think I was maybe like in a week of my return time or whatnot. And so yeah, so unfortunately, but some ways fortunately, I did have to send them back. And so do I love the monitors? I love the sound of the monitors. I love everything about the monitors except the, I guess, I don't know, the lack of security that these things would just last through tests. And I know that's just kind of the thing when you buy anything new, and I know this is a new area for them, doing these consumer grade monitors or whatnot. Yeah, so I guess when you test everything, I'm like that with anything. If I get an iPhone, if I get whatever, I kind of let people go and get them first, test them to see what they was about or what they about, and to see if it holds up anything. Like if you get a car, sometimes if you are the first person to get that car, you may experience the issues that new users of that car experience or whatnot, and over time they work the kinks out. So my hope is that whatever kink is in the Barefoot 03s, that they get it worked out and that I can probably go back and purchase them. If I continue to hear, I guess, the thing about the 03s or whatnot, I may end up stepping up like my friend did to the 02s. And so yeah, I may end up stepping up to the 02s, whatever. But anyway, I do love the Barefoot sound. I love everything about them, except, like I said, I just kind of feared that I would get stuck with them and then something would happen in the long run, even though my pair didn't have the same issue that everybody else had. But it's just a set of security for me before I go and revamp my whole setup, before I go and sell the Atom A7Xs and the Sub 10. I just wanted to make sure that I do have something that would last me. And so yeah, like I said, I love the sound of the Barefoot, like, period. I'm not changing that, but I just wish I hadn't experienced the issue of the reviews that I was seeing, and then the other feedback that, you know, from my trusted source that, you know, I definitely trust them, that the issue was just there, and yeah, couldn't shake it. And so anyway, as much as I loved them, I did return them, and that's why I guess from this point on you'll be seeing the Atom A7Xs until I can probably work something up to get those Barefoots. And so yeah, but like, I do love the sound of the Barefoots. The sound is amazing. But I guess if you want to try and see if you can get a pair that doesn't have those issues, yeah, you know, or if you do get them, go ahead and run those things through the ringer just to see, you know, if anything burns out on you, or if you start to hear that white noise developing in them. But yeah, so anyway, Barefoot, if you are listening, yeah, and you get that issue, please contact me, and you know, like, let's try to purchase them again or whatnot. And yeah, so, but anyway, I'm Damien with Clean Mud Videos. I hope this video was helpful to you in some kind of way. But yeah, until the next video, I'm out. Peace.